The passion and the drive to hunt Cameroon probably started when I was a little kid, reading magazines and seeing articles of these adventure. I call this an adventure hunt, but going to these faraway places that most people will never see always intrigued me, and it's a unique experience. I'm telling you, when you come to Cameroon, just getting here is an adventure.
About to go to the forest.
It's on, man. I mean on. I think we're here.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
We're here wherever here is at. $375, so it's a G series that we had Hill Country adjust. Had the bolt extended, which I love for Africa, and Swarovski Z81 scope. Shoots way better than I do.
Yeah, all the content.
We went to.
I'm off. Something's wrong. My goal is to carry your gun when you get tired. Pass it back here, I'll carry both of us.
Right, so Bumba North is in the southern part of Cameroon. In the rainforest, we are just south of the Bumba Bek National Park, southern part of Cameroon in the Congo Basin rainforest. So typically when we have lunch in one of the other camps, and what I like to do is sight the guns in down at the Bumba River camp, because we've got quite a long drive up to the camp that we're staying in. So typically I like to get all that done, and you never know, check a few salines on the way in.
All right, so we just come day one. Well, I guess we sighted the guns in. We've just come up, this is the road, this is kind of the central road, and road number 6. There's a saline that's about 400 meters into the forest. It's perfect time. We're gonna go and just see if there's some dikers. Good chance at finding a Peter's diker. At least we're just gonna have a look. We came in, and Dusty, which is very smart, has you shoot your gun in just to make sure it made it through the trip at the lower camp down by the river. Let's go ahead and sight in the gun. We're inside the concession. You never know what's going to happen in the forest. We're sneaking in there. It's getting towards the evening, maybe an hour before dark or so. A gigantic silverback, 50 yards away, steps out to come to the saline, and it was just another surreal jungle moment of just like, oh my goodness, that's a freaking gorilla, and there's no glass or bars between us. Felt like it felt like laser beams boring through me. We're looking, so for a split second, we see this silverback step out, and then he turns his head and it's like he looks right through us, and then he recognizes our form, makes a crazy noise, and then he's gone with a roar. And that's like another one of those, like, I can't believe, like, pinch myself. I'm here. The dream, I'm living it. I'm here. And I just saw a silverback.
I can't really tell which though.
Shoot it. Yeah. Oh, there was another one. It's centered us there. There, right there. Yeah, you go. Red River Hog.
Let's see. They're all, it's hard to differentiate how far they are and how close, and the thick stuff there.
Ready? Alright, so get that right. That's a Red River Hog, man. What's crazy, I guess they had rain yesterday, so the leaves are quiet. We saw gorillas, we saw dikers, Peter's diker females, little blue diker, some other diker so close, but we were already on these Red River Hogs. Man, you gotta be fast in the jungle. I mean, fast in the jungle. I've only been here 48 minutes. And first saline we walk into, there's dikers everywhere, there's elephant sign everywhere. Unbelievable. But we got up on these Red River Hogs, and it just was, we almost. You gotta be ready to shoot really quick. There was a big bull of an old pig male, beautiful, and I just couldn't get my rifle up quick enough to get him. Red River Hog, for me, it's something I've never taken before, and the main thing is we get to eat tonight, so we got meat. But fantastic stalk, watching the tracker and watching Dustin do the work as they just continue to move through all this stuff. But it's been absolutely fantastic, man. Like, I just, everything you dream about, and here it is. I'm in the green jungle, and we're about to go over here and take some pictures with a Red River Hog with these big old, I don't know what kind of ears I would call them, but their ears are unique. Beautiful, beautiful pig. So ecstatic for my first afternoon here in the jungle. And seeing a silverback gorilla walk out on that saline, you'll see it hopefully on the video. Whoa. They're huge. I mean, humongous. So what a gift the forest has provided us. What a fantastic chase.
That was fun. Not a bad first day.
No.
We're fortunate we found them where we did. And Jewel was a little bit more persistent. I wasn't sure if we'd catch up to them, and
You glanced at him and he
swore
said,
at me,
let's go. I'll keep going.
Awesome.
Wow. Hey, thank you.
Hey,
I appreciate it very much.
Good shooting. We'll be eating well.
Great job.
For a couple of days. At least we got bacon.
We got. Can you make bacon out of this?
I'm sure you could. I don't know how to.
I don't know how to either.
You would find something.
They should have come over here. This was sweat. I'm gonna sweat it out here.
Yeah.
I've been for 5 weeks, no workout, nothing. I just started walking 3 days before I came.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. So diker hunting here in Cameroon is a little different. Here in the rainforest, a lot of times the dikers will come out on the roads. So it is unique on these old logging roads that are grown back in, when you're cruising around, sometimes I think they just want to be in the sunlight for a minute after being in the shade for so much. But you do see dikers on the road. You do need to be ready very quickly to maneuver to get a shot. Sorry, I was like,
My ears were.
that's okay, that's okay. Holy cow, that happens fast.
That was. You went down with just
And it dropped in my face. It was brushing me.
happened quick. Happened quick.
You're not kidding.
For him to stand out for as long as he did. Oh, he's right here. Outside of the right now. What a beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful Peter cycle.
Oh, look at this thing. Oh.
He's a good bull, huh?
Yeah, I'll get him back a little bit.
You almost want to, you kind of want to hit these ones a little bit further back anyway.
Yeah.
You know, you're still going to take out the vitals, but you're not going to destroy. You could blow the shoulder out on the other end.
What an amazing looking animal. No, wait, this is a diker, right? Yeah, diker.
So you can see all the musk glands that they have here. It's all swollen up. And he's been rubbing in the saline. There's a saline that's not too far. He must have just come out of that saline with that rain we had last night and mucking around eating some salt. But yeah, well done.
Beautiful animal. Thank you so
Good job.
much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Dustin said it was going to happen fast when it happens, and that right after the rain, which we had a lot of rain last night, that the dikers and even the bongo and a lot of the animals will come out on the grass on the edge of the roads. And sure enough, we're cruising along, and boom, there he was. And I got set up on that right. I was shooting from the right hand side, and there was brush, but I did my best to weave through it. I was trying to hit him mid body and was kind of off a little bit, but got it done. And it does happen fast, and he is a fantastic old bull. PH said yes. Funny little deal. Dustin was like, yes, shoot. And I don't know what I was thinking. I had to hear it again, but he had already plugged his ears. So I'm like, yes. I'm starting to panic for a minute. I'm like, yes. And then finally he realized with me turning to look at him, he unplugged his ears and he's like, yes. put his fingers back in and then got it done. So a fantastic animal from Cameroon, and definitely one of the 8 species of diker that they have here that I want. So I want them all if I can get them, which won't happen, but I've got one of them, and he's special, beautiful.
We had a bit of bad luck today with the bongo. There's bongo tracks at every saline. Good tracks. Really big tracks. Even Paul's 4 fingers fits in most of them. So the problem is we need the rain. Without the rain, it's difficult to get the bongo to move out of the forest. The bongo come to the saline. So our Baka Pygmy tracker, he's got some. It's bark of what they call a bois blanc, which is a white wooded tree, and he's attached it with some vines. And so what he does is he puts it in the water, he says a bit of something to the gods, and it calls the rain. So we'll see. So he's got it all prepared here, and we're going to go and chuck it in the river, and hopefully it rains.
really a special moment to get to see that and just to witness him talking to his earth, to his place, to his land to bring rain from the sky.
Okay, so that last one we did quarters. Let's try. Should you do one with halves?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do half.
What are you doing?
So
Modify.
we're planning on hunting a Bates pygmy antelope with the shotgun, but we've got double-odd buck, a little bit aggressive for the tiny little antelope. So we've decided we're going to try and make several modifications. We're going to cut these little bulls in half, one batch, and then another one quarters, and we're just trying to figure out what works best. So that's what we're doing while we're waiting for the guys to cut out a huge tree in the road. Being proactive, as they say.
Hunt's been good. A little dry. We're hoping for rain tonight. We've done our water dance, river, bark, dunking. Give us some water so we can follow tracks. This evening we're going to do some diker hunting. My professional hunter is locked in on killing a bongo or getting me a bongo, but we're going to do a little late evening diker calling. So hopefully we call up, I don't know, whatever. I think there's 8 species of diker here, so you never know what's going to come in when you call. It'll be interesting. We modified our shotgun shells. We got our old double barrel shotgun, I think is what it is. And we're going to give it a shot at some diker, see what happens. And then maybe late in the evening, just at dark, I think there's a road some of the guys had said the Bates pygmy comes out on. Maybe we get lucky right at dark. Hopefully we can won't get good camera footage, but if we get lucky, see one of those things and get him with a shotgun. Or I don't know about 375, but I guess if I have to, I have to. One or the other, but I'd love to get a Bates pygmy. But we're going to go give it a shot, and day 6, I can't believe it's going by so fast. It always seems to fly by. But it's been fantastic here. This place is spectacular. It's beautiful. We see lots of tracks. But man, in the jungle, the animals are move 3 feet and they're gone. So it's been, it's like you're in another world. So thankful to get to do it. So blessed to be here. That's what we're doing now. Gonna go call some dikers. I will never doubt you again. I will never doubt him again.
What happened, April?
That was a big blue diker. I could see the horns sitting up. Oh, I could see him. Yeah, legit. He was in this thick stuff. Like, I couldn't really see him good. I could see his, like you said, his tail, but then I saw he moved again. I saw his horns, and then all I could see is rear end. So I just lined up on the brush, the trees, right through it. Where I thought he was.
Literally, we called for a minute.
Wow. We came in here like herd elephants. I was like, no way. No way.
Let me just go and see if there's blood.
Little blue coming in again. Merci beaucoup. I hope you brought a lot. The way I'm shooting.
It's not easy through this. I got a bug right in my nose.
Right as I was shooting, I felt my pH reach up and hit my shoulder. Or my elbow.
This will be a little bit more than next time.
I'm going to call that blue Dika fever.
Yeah, you can keep that. You carry that, and next time you either shoot a smaller one or you're going to be carrying it too.
Look at that. It's my trophy. How did that stick jump out right in the way of my buckshot? If they had cleared this a little bit better, I wouldn't have missed. That's what I think.
I'll put that one on the wall. So we've just come to this place. There's a canyon here behind me with a big cave, and for generations and generations the pygmies have been hunting bats here. They go down, you'll see, we'll go down, and some of our pygmy trackers are looking for a bit of lunch, so we'll go down and kind of see how they've been doing it. They make a lot of noise, the bats come out of the hole, and they cut a whole bunch of sticks like that and throw it and try and hit the bats out of the air. It's pretty interesting, pretty wild. We're going to have a look.
Down there, and them doing this over the generations. Get one. When you look at that opening of that cave, you'll see a pile of sticks. And if you zoom in on those sticks, they're 2 feet long. And there's tens of thousands of them, 15, 20, 30 feet high. So you're talking hundreds, if not thousands of years of Baka Pygmies have been hunting bats at that cave. And when I saw that, it floored me to sit here and realize, wow, this is something beyond anything we're doing. These guys, when they were children and their dads were children, and their fathers were harvesting bats out of that. Never forget where you're at. The Baka are amazing at getting food from the jungle. Out of the tens of thousands of bats, I think they got 11. It looks like they're French frying these bats. All the older men are inside. It looks like he's cooking. But it looks like right now they're burning all the hair off the outside, cleaning them completely on the outside looks like cleaning by coal burning, which I think they've probably been doing this a long time like this. So just interesting. I mean, there's grocery stores aren't anywhere near here. So you want to eat, catch it, raise it, grow it, or kill it, or you don't eat. And they're masters of their country and their world. So here they are, grilling them up. What an amazing tradition to see. So the bat cave and the harvesting of the bats, and then watching the pygmies cook them on the fire and then put them in the pot to boil them up was just it was a full circle moment for me to remind me that there's things here way beyond, our modern society.
Yeah, that's one thing, you never know. Like, we've got all these bridges, and you can imagine, everyone thinks the forest is flat, but it's not. They make these bridges, let me just get that out there. And we're driving across this bridge, and all of a sudden, I don't know, we just heard this crack, crunch, and the back of the vehicle kind of went down. It felt like 6-7 inches, and we were lucky to get across, and we jumped out of the vehicle and had a look underneath it. And it was the day that we were leaving in Nguya too, but we decided to hunt that morning, so the guys were pretty confident that they could fix it by getting a couple planks and putting it underneath this big log. And we had to drive a Toyota Thurman across, and the Hilux, with the dogs and all the baggage. And for sure, I didn't think that was going to work. If I was a betting man, I would have lost. I would have lost a lot of money. But no, it did. Emmanuel volunteered to drive both vehicles across. I wasn't going to risk it. And yeah, the guys did. They did a good, quick repair to get us across the bridge.
Too much stuff. Raining. Here we go. Come on, yellowback. Oh my gosh, that was a gigantic silverback. How amazing. Is that another one? Farthest to the left. Which one? What? Okay, no. Close. It's just that one saw on the right source. If I could have shot to this side of the tree, I know. It's tempting to just blow through it. Yeah. Even from that side, the only one I could see was the sun. I thought maybe if we come a little bit further over. So we did have a little aha moment here. Besides the breaking of one of the bridges over there, we're driving across a bridge. We go across the bridge, we start going up the hill, and it was during one of the little, like a little light rainstorm, one of the few rain events we got. But they do get on the road more because there's not as much tree canopy, but it made the clay slick. And I think we got about a third of the way, maybe a couple of 100 feet up the hill, and all of a sudden the truck just stopped. And I'm sitting there and I'm in the middle. And my cameraman, first the professional hunter goes, jump! And I feel the truck start sliding backwards towards the gorge, towards the bridge, towards the drop off. He leaps and I'm like, is this, like, what is he doing? And then I look to my right to ask Scotty and he's gone because he didn't hesitate. The Africans were by. And there, as the truck's sliding down the hill, all the trackers are already off. I jump up to leap off and they're yelling, jump, jump, jump. And then I was like, I gotta have my rifle. So I go back, grab my rifle, leap off. Hey, I made it. Excellent driving and maybe a little bit of luck, and he slid right across that wooden bridge without going into it. I wanted my rifle. He said jump off, and I'm like, I started to go, and I'm like, no, I need this rifle. Right. He said to leap out of the truck, and I was smart enough to take my rifle with me, but didn't make the hill, started sliding back down the mud. Literally slid right onto the bridge. Thank goodness he didn't go off of it. But they're like, jump, jump. All of a sudden everybody's out of the truck. They're yelling at me, jump, jump. I'm like, I want my rifle. I want my rifle down in that creek bottom. It's deep too. That'd be a major problem if we'd have slipped off into that thing. I mean, a big problem. So now they're gonna try to cut ridges in this mud and then lay branches on top of it to help the truck get some grip so we can get up and over this hill. It's just fixed to burn a little bit of time. It's Africa, you just kind of move at the speed she dictates. He just sent word back up with one of the guys. Something's down on the savannah. I don't know. I'm headed down there now. We'll see what's there. The shooting sticks. This buffalo, they're inside here. They're quite far behind, so we're gonna go like this and try and go around. We'll have to try and shoot off my shoulder. But I had those ones dead to rights. We had came down the one time. Paul was too tired to walk down to the savannah. One time I don't go. No, it's been came down there, saw the buffalo, just saw some red through these raffia palms.
pull down, and we put in a couple stalks. It's been a couple hours almost through the swamps, getting bogged down. We eventually closed the distance to about 45, 50 yards, and had a good look at the herd. There's no bull, so.
To be fair, the cameraman's been so loud it's run off all the game, so
100%.
we really were trying to keep the cameraman back at the truck.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, we're on the safari where every bit of help is much appreciated, and we were struggling. We were struggling to find bongo tracks. We had a bit of rain the day before, and we decided to go down Road 25, and Brent and Vaughan, they went to go and check another saline, and they found a bongo track, and you know, turned around, rushed up behind us. It took them about an hour and some to eventually catch up to us, because we had our blindfolds on and we were going to go and check another area, and yeah, they came up hooting and, you know, shouting, yeah, big track, and very excited. So we turned around and rushed over back to them, and you know, it all worked out. They found a big bongo track and they helped us big time. Alright, so Vaughan and his guys and Brent came up behind us hooting, and they found a big bongo track for us. So awesome. We'll go and have a look, but I'm pretty confident. Vaughan's pretty confident. Nice big old bongo. So with the bit of rain that they had there the last couple of days, the tracking should be pretty good. Yeah, so it's looking very positive. Everyone's pretty excited. Side, he's flaring quite a bit. Good track. We'll get our stuff and go and have a go. Go and have a go.
Well, my professional hunter said average 3-hour walk. He's been right so far.
Can I get that on paper?
Trail we have to cut from this
Just keep in mind what I told you before. If we can try and
kneel down, shoot low.
just crouch down, okay. And then just watch the trees. The dog starts barking. Let's just walk and just keep in mind if it comes, I'm gonna hide behind that tree. Okay. Fortunately, I don't provide much of a stop.
Pygmy saw where he rubbed his hair off on that log.
Whack him.
Ça va, les chiens. Les chiens.
Put another hand on his shoulder, but just watch the dogs, eh?
Là, les chiens derrière.
Just watch the dogs and your barrel.
That happened fast. I mean fast.
But we are that tụi nó gì đấy. Mà bao giờ là tụi nó gì đấy.
Ça va, les chiens. Les chiens.
Alright, that's good.
What a hunt.
Holy cow.
Oh yeah.
I should have went open sides. It would have been better. It's like the old Texas heart shot.
He was coming back there. Eh?
Yeah, oh no, he wanted to come through for sure.
What a beautiful footing.
He's stunning.
A little bit of persistence and yeah, thank you.
A lot of persistence.
Thanks to Brent and Vaughn for bloody chasing us down this morning.
Yeah, for giving up an hour of their hunt to come tell us there were bongo tracks over here. Bongo down. I just want to get all these years. It's a bittersweet moment. You've taken this majestic animal and the reverence and just it's almost an overwhelming experience. You can't believe that it happened. You can't believe that this animal exists on the earth. You can't believe that this animal exists in this green environment. He looks so different. Thank you, big man. You know, but wow, such a majestic animal. Yeah, buddy. Hey. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Good job. This is it's been a long grueling sort of 10 days. It started off on day one. Everything just seemed like it was happening clockwork. Right out of camp, 10 minutes, found a track. The boys worked really hard and unfortunately they managed to, we lost the track. And by the time we realized that we had lost the track, we had backtracked and heavens opened up, it started raining. And as we came out onto the road, the bongo was standing in the rain, in the road. And we were caught off guard. And
happens fast in the jungle.
Yeah, he took off into the forest and we tried tracking him, but
in the rain.
It was dark in the forest, it was raining, the dogs were miserable. We ended up calling it off. And we've been at it. We were on another bongo, with several other bongo, and just got dry, just bad luck. And the guys did a phenomenal job tracking. I mean, it's been really dry, like I said. We had a bit of a sprinkle of rain, but not enough. I mean, in the forest, it just leaves. It's not wet. The guys, really incredible job to the guys.
Twice this thing walked down the road, which I kept thinking, like before, all the animals walk down the road, we're going to lose him, but they just
stuck with it. And yeah, lo and behold, pretty much after that, boom.
Here's the Bongo.
It happened so quick, man. The dogs did great. Everything just came. You put in a perfect, fantastic holding shot.
Texas Hold'em.
You got to take what you can here.
That's what you got. The faster, the better too. Feels like he's going to try to get one of the dogs. So you feel that pressure to make the shot. Keep it high. Don't hit a dog. Yeah.
Bit of excitement towards the end when he boiled out of the bush towards us, and we managed to jump through some vines and put in a couple more rounds, and fantastic.
Got this still done.
Bongo.
So this is a life dream for me. This is one of those iconic dream animals that when you're a kid, I never dreamed I would actually be sitting here one day. Here we are, got it done, and I have one of those iconic trophies of a lifetime because of you, because of your trackers, because of the dogs. I really appreciate you and every PH that I've ever hunted with. You guys are amazing to do what you do behind the scenes to make this a special memory. But I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
Thank you.
Wow, such a majestic animal. You have that little bit of, what have I done? And then, is this the right thing? And then you remind yourself, yes, it is. But I think Dusty could kind of see that emotion in my face and was like, I want you to watch something. He goes, watch what's left here when the Baka are through with the harvesting of this animal. I harvested it with the rifle, but the true harvesting of that animal was feeding all this little village of Baka Pygmies that are down the road here, and all the staff that are here in this concession, and the anti-poaching team that are roaming around this concession. Every bone, piece of marrow, piece of intestine, tendon, ligament, when they were through with it, there literally was nothing but a pile of green grass that was stomach contents. That was it. I mean, nothing. Everything is given to the dogs or to the Baka people themselves. So you do remind yourself, there's no grocery store here. Literally, I was the Winn-Dixie of the day. That meat is going to be completely 100% utilized. And I have a memory that'll be etched in my mind when I'm too old to do it anymore. One of these days I won't be able to do this, but I'll fondly remember when I roamed through these green hills chasing an orange antelope with white stripes. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Appreciate it. So they said he's senior man here, but he's new on the team. Is that correct, what I heard you say? Yeah. So he got the honor of carrying the horns out since he was the newest member of this team. So, merci beaucoup. Merci.
Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to do, just see that gap, through that gap into the that white one, just to get the camp all riled up and they know that there's a bongo or something coming.
Okay.
Get everyone excited. Start the celebrations.
Here we go. Hold your ears.
All right, bongo.
Rosario, yeah! Rosario, yeah! Yeah, na way! La la la! Na way! Ba la la, koto bongo! Koto na money! La la la! Na money! La la la, koto bongo! Yeah, na way! La la la! La la la, koto bongo! Yeah, la la! La la la, koto bongo! Koto bongo, na money! La la la! La la la, koto bongo! Amazing feeling. Merci beaucoup, merci, merci.
Đó dạ.
We're just gonna hit a couple of these savannas this evening. It's hot, still no rain, so we are banking on the buffalo being in the water down in these savannas. Nice and cold.
Mid-body, I hope.
That'll be the hardest shot of your hunting career.
I want him the most.
Just freaking awesome.
That's a Bates pygmy.
That really samba.
Really
samba lah.
Bates pygmy.
Dem jombe la pati.
Bates pygmy antelope, indigenous here, unique little species. Fast, they're gone. So it's getting dark, and I'm thinking, oh, that's it. You know, there was my one shot at my second chance at a black-fronted diker, and I just lost it. And Scotty was like, hey, back on the opposite side of about 80 or 90 yards away, he sees movement, and it's a Bates pygmy. So Dusty pulls up the binoculars. He's like, hey, if you want to shoot it, you know, if you think you can make the shot. So we get set up on the sticks, put my elbow on Dusty, make a shot. I'm trying to hit it mid-body, and I think you'll see the shot on the video. We didn't do a final picture because unfortunately I was about 4 inches to the left, and I hit the Bates pygmy directly in the face and then in the head. So it was pretty much a 375 headshot on a Bates pygmy. I'd like to say I could call that shot, but I can't. It was bad luck or luck, whatever you want to call it. Made for a dramatic drop, but not a very good final picture. So I do have a Bates pygmy. I just have a not very pretty photo, so you won't see that on here, but I did get one.
Quick toast. Thank you guys for an incredible safari. It's been great. Through the hard times and the good, we pulled through. And great safari. Thanks again for your help on the Bongo and everything. It's been
Thank you.
an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Unbelievable place. Thank you for the opportunity.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scotty.
Thank you, Scotty.